Okay, a double bill of recent superheroes videos to review. Now, we have got first off The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, I've gone for this one first because I watched it a couple of nights ago and it was the first time I'd watched it. My God, it's one of the saddest films I've ever seen. I won't ruin the ending for those of you who haven't watched it. For those of you who have watched it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's something that I'm completely shocked that actually happened in the film. Surprisingly, I managed to stay away from the spoilers for this for about half a year. I'm still in complete shock over it. Okay, so the film starts off with people robbing a Oscorp truck, and it has, I can't remember whether it was plutonium or uranium or something like that in it, and it turns out that the person who is driving the one that's taken the truck is Rhino. Now, for those of you who don't know the Spider-Man comics, Rhino is the one that dresses like a rhino. There's no other way of explaining it, but it's not really giving away much, but in the end of the film, he ends up in a gigantic metal rhino suit, which isn't like the comics at all, because in the comics it's like a cheesy costume, obviously. But then that's the way that the difference between the film and the comics work. So, who is in this film? Once again, we've got Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Jamie Foxx, Dane DeHaan, and Sally Field. Jamie Foxx plays Electro, who I can't remember the name of his character, but he works for Oscorp, and basically he ends up getting electrocuted, and they think he's dead, but he's not, and he just absorbs electricity and uses it to fight. Interesting story with that, because we don't see many origin in the comic book films, like Iron Man 3, take for example. You don't see the origin of the Mandarin. No, that would be a massive spoiler as well. So, what do I think about the film? Interesting action sequences, interesting revelations in it. It turns out that the only reason why the radioactive spider that bit Peter Parker gave him the powers is because it had his dad's blood transfused into it, hence the reason why Peter Parker gets left at his aunt and uncle's. And obviously Dane DeHaan plays Harry Osborn, who you can see there, the just right of Spider-Man. He plays the Green Goblin, which is unusual because normally the Green Goblin is played by Norman Osborn, but if you've seen the film, you know why it's not played by Norman Osborn. I won't lie, I wasn't expecting the ending at all. I know I've said it already. Interesting bonus features, because there's a filmmaker commentary, full deleted scenes with commentary, and a music video on it, which isn't much compared to like what we've seen some other times with the Spider-Man films. There does seem to be a hint towards the Vulture and Dr. Octopus being in a future film. I won't give away why or how to those who haven't seen it, but if you have, you've seen the scene and you know what might be coming soon. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. One of the best superhero films I've seen in a while. They broke the mould of Marvel going for the same cliched ending where it looks like the hero is going to die. I didn't give away anything there, but you will be shocked when you see it, I can guarantee you that. 9 out of 10, there isn't much they could have done to improve.